good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, as the case may be. I'm Mike Gavin, the Director of Marketing and Community Relations at Isothermal Community College, and I'm here with Hannah Lowry, who is our coordinator of CCP, which is our I get it mixed up because it's Career and College Promise. Is that right?
It is, yes.
See, a lot of times I'll say College and Career Promise, but it's Career and College Promise. But it's our program for high school students, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it. And Hannah is the coordinator and advisor for our students in the county. And tell me a little bit, Hannah, about what CCP is.
Sure. So CCP, as Mike said, stands for Career and College Promise. And that is North Carolina's dual enrollment program for high school students. So through the program, North Carolina high school students, they're able to take college credits tuition free while they're in high school. So it's a really, really cool opportunity for students. And those college credits they can take it with them when they graduate high school. So it's really good. And in some cases, students can also satisfy some high school graduation requirements through the program, dual enrolling in certain college courses.
Very good, very good. My next question was going to be, how does this benefit high school students? And I think you've answered some of that, but talk a little bit about the kinds of courses they can take and some of the other benefits.
Absolutely. There are a ton of benefits for students through the program. First and foremost being that tuition free. You can't beat that, and you're saving students, they're saving themselves money, they're saving their parents money. And again, that college credit that they're getting for free is going to go with them after high school. And another really cool benefit through the program that some people may not realize is they're getting some career exploration. So through a variety of college courses, they may be able to kind of pinpoint where their strengths are and what areas of interest they have, and kind of help them decide on a college major or a potential career.
Perfect. Talk about the different kinds of programs and courses that students can get involved in.
Yeah, there are many pathways available for high school students, and in the CCP world, a pathway is the same thing as a college major.
Okay.
So we have college transfer pathway, and that pathway provides credit towards an associate's degree for students, which is going to transfer seamlessly to any public school and participating private colleges as well. And depending on what the student plans to major in when they transfer, they can take a college transfer pathway in either arts, science, engineering, or nursing here at Isothermal.
Wonderful.
And there are also some CTE areas I wanted to mention as well. We have quite a bit of career and technical programs and pathways, and all of those are in areas of business, science, health and public services, and then you have some applied sciences and engineering. And some examples of those types of pathways, you could have business administration, medical office, human services, criminal justice.
Wow.
And then you have some more hands-on programs like welding or iTech for students.
Great. Well, I was going to ask you what kind of student makes a good fit for the program. It sounds like just about anyone who has an interest in getting some college knocked out while they're still in high school.
Absolutely, and there are some key elements that would help a student to be successful in the program, and those would be things like time management skills, a student who is organized and self-motivated, a student who has reliable internet and computer access, and if they're comfortable with that type of technology. But really the other cool thing about the program is it's going to strengthen those areas for students as well. So really when it comes down to it, anyone who, like you said, is motivated to take that next step, and they're eligible, they have room in their high school schedule, I think that'd be a great fit.
So talk a little bit about the process. If a student is interested, how do they get started?
So students should first contact their high school counselor or distance learning advisor And those individuals within the high schools are in direct contact with us,
Right.
and they're able to help determine eligibility and kind of streamline students and refer them to our CCP team and to get that process started.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. What, just kind of a follow-up on that, what are some of the specifics of, as far as eligibility? Is there an age limit, or when can they get started?
The eligibility is determined by grade level. So 9th and 10th grade students have a certain type of eligibility they have to meet,
Mhm.
and then juniors and seniors
Okay,
is kind of a different set, and it's quite complex. So again, any students who have questions, feel free to contact their high school counselor or myself, and we are
great,
happy to.
great.
Yeah.
So if McNair Mentor were, feeling like it would be great for a student to get involved in some of these classes, he or she should either take the student to the guidance counselor, or make sure that they're going to go see the guidance counselor.
Absolutely.
Sometimes for each the fall and the spring semester, when do students start enrolling in these classes?
So for fall semester, we begin advising as early as March and go through up until August when
Right.
classes begin.
Yeah,
And for spring, usually in October, we begin advising all the way up again until classes
Okay.
start. So we have
good.
some time in there to meet with students and really kind of do some good advising and get to know their needs.
Good. So the key for a mentor is just to make sure your students are in contact with their counselors in the schools, and ready to go just about any time of year
Yeah.
for lots of different interests. So anything else you want to add?
I think we've covered the basics.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, and you guys have a good day, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. Thank you.
Thank you.